My name is Katie Heffinger, and for my informative speech, I'm going to be talking about selling babies on the black market. And here are my note cards. So, if you think having your baby in your local hospital is safe, think again. As soon as you see that positive pregnancy test, your heart instantly fills with joy. But what if 9 months later you go to the hospital to have your baby and your baby is taken from you in the blink of an eye? What would you do? A black market for adoption seems unreal, but sadly, it's very real. And in this presentation, I'm going to tell you just how real it is. Black market adoption is the sale of babies for a profit. A typical black market adoption might work like this. A young woman who is unmarried might pay a fee to stay with a doctor until she gives birth. Once the baby is born, she is free to return home, with no one to ask where she went or why she went away. The doctor would then usually sell the baby to adopted parents without the biological mother knowing. Black market adoptions have left little or nothing in the way of a paper trail. I recently watched a movie on Lifetime where the FBI was trying to take down a black market in the United States where they were adopting babies from other countries and then turn around and selling these babies to people in the United States. Okay, so in the movie, there was this girl who was young and single, and she was in a different country. She was in, Indonesia, and the doctors noticed that she always came in there alone. She didn't seem to she had family, and she never talked about them if she did. She was also considering, at the beginning of her pregnancy, giving this baby up for adoption, but as the 9 months went by, she fell in love with the baby, and she knew that she wouldn't be able to give it away. So, the doctor who was in on the scam of the adoption agency in the United States took advantage of this girl, knowing that she was just a young girl and there was nothing that she could do to stop him. So, when she went to the hospital to give birth to a little boy who ended up being blonde hair and blue eyes, which in the United States, blonde hair, blue eye babies go for the most money. And after she gave birth, the doctor told her that she needed to rest and to go to sleep, and the baby was fine. Well, when she woke up, she kept asking for her baby, and the doctor told her that her baby had died, which of course was not true. He had gave this baby to a man who was almost like a middleman who would take the babies and sell them to this lady at the adoption agency in the United States for a ridiculous amount of money. Sadly, this is really what happens. There are women out there who might be single or have infertility issues who are desperate to be a mom. These people will pay big money just to fulfill their dream. People who are selling babies on the black market will take advantage of these women and really make them pay a huge chunk of money to satisfy this dream. It has been reported that people have paid up to $200,000 to get a baby on the black market. In Indonesia, there are thousands of babies being sold on the black market. These babies are being traded on a lucrative black market illegally to parents offshores. Pregnant women are being forced to give up their babies at prenatal health checks after the doctor has cleared the baby as being healthy. The country's Child Protection Commission says thousands of children have been bought and sold over these past years. There are even several cases where the mother will have her baby and then the mother will actually pretend to be an agent and negotiate a deal with other parents or people who want to be parents. And an illegal adoption is a procedure where each state will grant all legal rights and responsibilities to the adopted parents. These adoptions go through a court-appointed agency with strict regulations throughout the process. Although this can take time and it can be costly, this is how adoption should be done. It is the right way to do it, and it's safer for the baby. Sadly, the black market for selling babies is real. There are many innocent babies being sold and auctioned off as if they were a piece of property. This really breaks my heart, and the government needs to step in and put a stop to this. So, thank you.